Hello everyone, this is Chris Crescens. We're going to do another walk-in video in downtown Chicago. The time is about 3:45 p.m. and I'm on Delaware Street walking west in Streeterville. I'm going to show you the John Hopkins Center first. By the way, it's Saturday, November 26, 2022, and the time is 3:45 p.m. I'm going to show you the John Hopkins Center first. It's a huge building. It takes four city blocks. Massive structure. It was built in the late 60s, early 70s. Take a picture real quick. All right. And now we're approaching Michigan Avenue. So we're on Delaware Place, approaching Michigan Avenue. And then we're just gonna walk east on Michigan Avenue as far as we can go. And that's the Westin Hotel right here, another landmark, Chicago landmark, beautiful historic hotel right on Delaware Place. Again, this is the John Hopkins Center. I'm right in front of it again. I'm going to show it to you again. Look at this massive structure. Look at this. It's more than 50 years old. Look at that. All the way up in the sky. So we are at 175 East Delaware Place. And that's the Westin Hotel right here again. And then right behind it you see the 900 North Michigan Avenue building. That's the Bloomingdale's mall department store. Right over there, right in the middle there, the huge, the tall one. And then we're approaching Michigan Avenue. Beautiful Streeterville. When it's Streeterville, I always start and finish my videos in Streeterville. And we're gonna go on Michigan Avenue in just a second. And keep in mind, this is Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving was on Thursday, and then Friday was Black Friday for shoppers to buy things on discount. And then today, Saturday, they call it a small business day. In other words, they got discounts on the small businesses. Look how beautiful. Look how many people are on the street. That's Michigan Avenue. And then there's a church there from the 1800s, Presbyterian Church. And then you got all the Christmas trees. I was about to tell you we're going to see a lot of Christmas trees in this video today, but you're already seeing. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Christmas trees here already. There's one right here in the atrium of I'll take a picture of the John Hopkins Center. Beautiful. And look at the skyline. I'm gonna do a 360 and show you. That's the water tower place. Again, that's the John Hopkins Center I showed you earlier. And we're gonna go this way. That's the Westin Hotel. That's 900 North Michigan Avenue. Beautiful side. All right, let's go and walk down on Michigan Avenue and show you the sights and sounds of downtown Chicago. Again, there's thousands and thousands of people on the street because of the Thanksgiving weekend holiday. And I'm just going to turn around and go on Michigan Avenue.
You're not going to let me buy anything.
Look how many cars. It's not just the pedestrians, it's the cars. It's jam-packed with people. So what I want to do, I want to go on the other side of the street and show you the church as well. And we just, while we're waiting for the light, I'm going to show you again The Bloomingdale's 900 North Michigan Avenue building. Right over there, I'm taking a picture. Good thing about this camera, allows me to take pictures and videos at the same time. I got some people singing in the car here, so we got some loud music. We try to stay away from the music, stay away from copyright issues. And then I'm going to show you this church here. I'm going to show you the name of the church. There's people singing behind me, so hopefully you can hear me. They're in the car, so I'm going to show you the 150 years this church has been here. It's the fourth Presbyterian since 1871. It's the fourth Presbyterian church of Chicago. All right, let's just keep walking down on Michigan Avenue. And these are the grounds of the church. If you can see, they're having Christmas decorations here. Beautiful, beautiful people taking pictures. And now there is an emergency here. You have a fire truck and an ambulance, so I'm going to keep going. I don't show you any crime or violence in this in my videos. Okay, they're going away, so whatever happened is gone. They're taking away the fire truck, and the ambulance is still here. The Chicago Fire Department. So we're on Michigan and Chestnut now. We got the green lights, so we're gonna go straight. Look how many people are on the street, ladies and gentlemen. And we haven't even started walking on Michigan Avenue yet. So it's going to be a slow walking video. And we're going to go as far as we can go. And look how beautiful the Christmas holiday lights look now that it's getting dark. Again, it's almost 4 p.m. on Saturday, November 26, 2022. Temperature is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not cold at all. It's not hot. It's nice and cool. People are wearing light jackets and they're comfortable, and there's thousands and thousands of people on the street and thousands of cars on the road on Michigan Avenue here. So look on the left, you can see the cars, and you go on the right on the sidewalk, and look at that sidewalk across the street, how many people are on the sidewalk. Amazing. All right, now we're approaching Pearson and Michigan Avenue, and these are the we got the green light, so we have to keep going, walking. This is the old water tower place, one of the two buildings that survived the 1871 Great Chicago Fire. And we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go on this nice little walkway here, and then what do you know, there's another Christmas tree. It's funny how things happen. I was about to tell you in the beginning that you're going to see a lot of Christmas trees in my video, and then right on the bottom, as soon as we started the video, we saw 13 trees over there, all in one place. So there's another Christmas tree here, and look how beautiful the regular tree looks like with the lights. I mean, the Christmas tree is also a regular tree, but look at that. Look how beautiful this picture is. I'm going to take a picture. And then we're going to go straight. And we're approaching Michigan Avenue. I'm going to show you another building here. Look at that. Look how tall the buildings are. So when I do the videos, I have to look up and show you also how tall and beautiful the buildings are. Like the one right, the brown one, you look in the picture all the way in the back, that's the Allerton Hotel. All right, this is Chicago Avenue and Michigan Avenue. And again, it's 4 p.m. on Saturday, November 26, 2022. And we're doing a walking video in downtown Chicago. We're just gonna wait for the light. Let's wait over here because there's a lot of people in front of me. And that's Chicago Avenue, right over there. Usually my Chicago walking videos, they last minimum an hour and maximum 3 hours. So we're gonna be walking at least an hour for this video. And we're just waiting for the green light. Okay, we got the green light, but we have a lot of people in front of us to cross the street. Amazing how many people are here shopping, I guess, because it's Thanksgiving holiday. They all came out to shop. And again, Black Friday was yesterday. Today's small business day as far as the discounts go. It's Saturday, and then tomorrow is Sunday, and then Monday everybody's going to be at home in front of the computer. It's Cyber Monday. You got the discounts online. So let's just walk down this way. I'm going to show you. I'm going to be a little bit on this side of the sidewalk because there's a lot of people on the street. I get to show you the traffic as well. But look how beautiful Michigan Avenue looks with the lights, the holiday Christmas lights. They keep these lights on all the way till March, April. So it's not just for Christmas and New Year's. They also have it on for the winter. Because if you come in the winter time, if you look at my other videos in the past, if you come in the winter time, and then you can see, especially when there's a snowstorm, you can see how beautiful the snow looks on the street, and with the lights on. It's amazing at night. And this is the best time to film a video because it's not really nighttime yet, and it's not even daytime. It's right in between. It's about to get dark soon, and we get good colors in the video, good light. And we look like we're lucky. We'll keep getting the green light, so we're gonna keep walking fast. So we're on the corner now of Superior and Michigan Avenue. And then we're gonna go straight. See a lot of people in the video. I'm going zigzag here so I don't collide with anybody. And then you got the traffic going on both directions on this sidewalk. That's why you got so many people coming towards me and so many people walking with me. And it's a very spacious sidewalk. It fits a lot of people, so it never feels really overcrowded. It's crowded, but it's not overcrowded. So we're just gonna keep walking on Michigan Avenue, going south. And now we're approaching Huron Street, Huron and Michigan Avenue. And this is the Omni. This is the Omni Hotel. You see that motorcycle? Amazing. Good thing there's not playing any music, so I don't have to worry about the copyrights. Guess I spoke too soon. There's more motorcycles, and now you hear sirens. So this is basically the sights and sounds of downtown Chicago, especially Michigan Avenue. So there's some kind of emergency behind me. So ambulance 44 from the fire department is responding to an emergency, and they have to go the wrong way of the street, so they can go bypass all those cars. And look how many people are on the street. I'm going to be telling you that all day, all night. And now we're on Erie Street, and this is the largest Starbucks in the world. It's called Starbucks Reserve Roastery, and we're right on Erie Street. Amazing! Look how many people are on the street. And again, I'm going towards the sidewalk, towards to the street, because I can't really follow the crowd on the right. because it's going to be very, very slow moving. But I guess, again, you get to see the cars, the traffic, the beautiful colors of the street. There's a lot of trees here with lights on. Beautiful, beautiful day, night, evening. Because it's already dark, it's getting night already. A beautiful, beautiful evening to walk down in on Michigan Avenue, especially Michigan Avenue, and do a video in downtown Chicago. Okay, now we're on the corner of Ontario Street and Michigan Avenue, and then you see the Grand. I'll show it to you, the Grand. I got the red lights, so I'm going to show you the buildings. The Grand Lux Cafe over there. And this is Ontario Street. Beautiful, beautiful picture. So we're just waiting for the green light. This is Ontario Street, Ontario and Michigan Avenue. I'm just showing you the buildings and taking pictures at the same time. Alright, well, almost. Look at this limo. Look at this. Huge. Alright, a few more seconds and we'll be crossing the street. Crossing the street with 1,000 people. There we go. So again, I take pictures and videos at the same time with this camera. And then what I do with the pictures, I post them on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter, while this video you're watching now is uploading on YouTube. So if you ever want to see a preview what's coming up in my videos, go to Instagram and TikTok and take a look, and you see all the pictures. And then especially on TikTok and Instagram, I convert those pictures, photographs, into reels, and I add music and text. They only last a few seconds, but they're amazing. People seem to like them, so I keep doing it. And then I post also regular pictures on this account. And then one of these pictures we're taking today will be the thumbnail for this video that you're watching now. All right, now this is I believe Ohio Street. Ohio and Michigan. Taking a picture. So we're just waiting for the light, and then you can see there's hundreds and hundreds of people on the street today. All right, we got the green light, so let's just cross again with all these people. And here you got the Marriott Hotel. And then look at all the buildings across the street. Look how beautiful Michigan Avenue is. I'm just going to show you the buildings real quick. Take a picture. Take another picture. And it just looks beautiful with the lights. Beautiful, beautiful evening to be outside and just literally walk. Not necessarily do a video, but walk. When I'm walking with you, yes. Look how many people are on the street. And then we're walking south of Michigan Avenue. There's a lot of people on the street. Actually, I want to go on the other side. This sidewalk is super crowded. All right, we got the green light, so there we go. Actually, I'm going to walk on this island here. Try to get you a good picture, a good footage from this island. Actually, I'm in the middle of the street, but it's okay to stand on this thing. No cars are going to come on this side. This is just to separate the two lanes so we don't have accidents. But it's perfect for for a video. I'm gonna take a picture while I'm standing here. Once the cars start coming, this is North Michigan Avenue. Taking pictures. All right. And we're just walking in the middle of the street, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on this island you see underneath. So I'm not really walking on the street, where I'm on top of the street. I'm on the sidewalk, middle sidewalk here. Whoever invented this thing is a genius. And I'm gonna walk all the way up to the light. And when we get to the light, then we're gonna make a left. Take another picture while I'm here. Beautiful. This is North Michigan Avenue and East Illinois Street now. Perfect timing for the light, so we'll have the light to cross. Good, we got the light to cross. So we're gonna cross on this side. And that's East Illinois Street. I want to show you some of the buildings on Illinois Street right over there. And then this is Michigan Avenue, so we're just gonna wait for the light to go this way now. And I'm gonna show you the buildings on this side while we're waiting for the light. Taking another picture. Beautiful, beautiful picture. So it's getting darker by the minute, but this camera takes very good footage at night, very good pictures at night. I say both footage and pictures because we're taking pictures and filming at the same time. Okay, now we're approaching 401 North Michigan Avenue, aka Pioneer Court. They got a lot of lights on the streets. All right, we're gonna keep walking south of Michigan Avenue. Walking slowly because it's crowded. And look at this picture. Look how beautiful the picture is. I just took another picture. I'm gonna take another one, but I have to stop to take the picture so it won't be a shaky picture. I'll take another picture from here. All right, 146 bus. And speaking of Christmas trees that I was telling you earlier, there's another Christmas tree here at 401 North Michigan Avenue. I'm going to show it to you just a second. This is Jack Brickhouse, Hall of Fame broadcaster statue. This is 401 North Michigan Avenue. And here it is, another Christmas tree. Many, many Christmas trees you're going to see. There's still a lot more to see. There's another Christmas tree here. And then this is the Apple store. I'll take a picture actually. This really, really beautiful picture with the Christmas tree inside. Look at this. Alright, I just took a picture. I'm going to take a picture on this side as well. Without the tree. Alright, and then speaking of buildings, this is the Wrigley building right over there. You can see the time. It's 4:10 p.m. And then the Trump Tower right behind it is 4:10 p.m. on Saturday, November 26, 2022. Alright, let's go down this way. I'm going to show you a little bit the Apple store here. And then look at the ceiling here. It's in the shape of an iPad. You see? And I know the iPad sounds so out of date now, but that's how they built it here at the time. The iPad was the latest thing they had when they built this building here. Alright, I'm going to go show you the Chicago River and the Apple store. I want to show it to you from the outside and Look how big the Apple Store is. It's so big that we have trees inside. Look at that. I don't see any Christmas trees in the Apple Store, but there's regular trees. Quite a few. And then you can see the people shopping for products here, the Apple enthusiasts with customers there. And then this is the view they get from the Apple Store. They get to see this beautiful side of the river. This is the river, and this is the Michigan Avenue Bridge right over there. Take another picture. All right, took another picture. So we're gonna go up because I got a lot of things to show you. Gonna speed up a little bit the walk in here. We're going up the stairs now. Now, in case you wonder how a person with disabilities is going to come down to the Chicago River, there is an elevator on my right next to right past the Apple Store. The elevator will bring you down to the Chicago River and the Riverwalk. In case you come and visit Chicago and you're on a wheelchair, or a loved one is on a wheelchair, this is how you get over there. So. All right, now let's keep walking south of Michigan Avenue. I'll show you another view of the river again. Look at this. Look how beautiful this picture is. I want to take a picture. All right, now you got a boat there with tourists on board. Probably the architectural tour. And again, it's not that cold. That's why you still got people, you still got the boats running. And then we're gonna go, so we got some music playing on the other side, so I'm gonna keep walking so we don't get into any copyright issues with the music. And we're just gonna keep walking on Michigan Avenue. This is, by the way, the Michigan Avenue Bridge. And look how beautiful the picture is. Look at that. I'll take another picture while I'm walking, while I'm moving. Good thing about this camera, I noticed that even if I'm moving, the pictures come real good too when I press for the photograph. So it's really good. So this video is going to be at least an hour long. We are approaching the 30-minute mark, and we're in the corner of Michigan Avenue and Walker Drive now. People taking pictures. We let them take the picture before we go. All right. Okay, they took the picture, so we're going to keep walking. And then right over here, that's the London House. I just took a picture of the London House. That's what the name of the building is there, the London House. There's a restaurant, bar, and on the roof there. Now you hear music from across the street. But we're gonna keep walking south of Michigan Avenue. We're just waiting for the green light, and then we'll cross Chicago Taxi here. So this is Walker Drive. You can see the Twin Marina Towers there, and then you see the Trump Tower here, and the London House on the left. And we're just waiting for the green light. Look at these cars here. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. It's like a caravan of old cars. All right, we're crossing now on Walker Drive and Michigan Avenue, and it looks like the traffic is picking up, both vehicle and pedestrians. And again, it's getting darker by the minute. It's 4:15 p.m. on Saturday, November 26, 2022. The 151 bus to Sheridan, Belmont, and Halstead, right over there. And then you're going to show you I'll show you some of the high rises here. Look how beautiful the picture is. I'm gonna take another picture while I'm here. Look at that. And with the lights, it looks perfect. All right, just took another picture, so let's just keep walking on Michigan Avenue. And it looks like it's dark already, ladies and gentlemen. We're in downtown Chicago. And look at this buildings on this side. Look at that. Take another picture. Look how beautiful the skyline is. Look at that. At night.
I'm still recording.
Chicago skyline at night. Just took another picture. And we're walking south on Michigan Avenue. It's a very, very long Michigan Avenue. They call it the Magnificent Mile, but I think it's more than a mile. And then we're gonna go underneath this canopy here. You can see there is a lot of renovation going on above us. That's why they got this covered here, so in case it's windy, nothing falls down and hits the pedestrians. And then now I'm going to show you one building from the past, the recent past, the last century, carbide and carbon building. Look how beautiful this building is. Well, let me take a picture first, and then I'll show you on the way up. Look at that. Look how beautiful this picture is. Wow. And then you can see all the new glass buildings next to it. They can blend very good together. We're just waiting for the green light. And then pretty soon we're going to be arriving at Millennium Park, where I'm going to show you the official Christmas tree, Chicago Christmas tree, that was put there a few weeks ago. There was a light ceremony and everything, but I couldn't make it. I mean, I was downtown filming, but I was on the other side, and I was way here ahead of time. I was here around this time. The ceremony wasn't until 6 o'clock, so I couldn't wait an hour and a half for it to come, so that's why I kept filming. And then we went home and we did I think we did a 2-hour video that day. There's no way I was gonna get there on time, but now I'm gonna show you the Christmas tree, because it's over there now. It's gonna stay there for a few months, and then with decorations and lights. And actually the Christmas tree is a real tree that came from a family. Every year it looks like a family donates a tree in front of their house, and this year was no exception. I do not know or remember the names of the families involved here, but I'm going to show you the tree. And that tree was in front of their house for the last 35 years. And it's really, really tall, really big. You'll see it in a minute. We probably got another at least 5 minutes before we get there. And then we're walking south of Michigan Avenue. Now we're approaching Randolph. And then look how many people are on the street. And you got the buses over here. 147 is coming. Outer bus 147. Nobody waiting for this bus, so we're gonna go straight. And then you got the 151 bus here. So we're approaching Randolph from Michigan, and then over there on the right you see the Chicago Cultural Center. It used to be the Chicago Public Library. That's why it's the Chicago Public Library. Engraved lettering on top. You probably cannot see it in the video. And then the library moved to 400 South State, the Chicago Public Library, and then they named it. They named Harold Washington Library after the late Mayor Harold Washington. And then this is the Cultural Center. So let's just walk down underneath this canopy here. I think we got the green light. Okay, we got 20 more seconds to make it on the other side. I don't know if we can make it, but we're gonna try. Let's just walk a little bit fast. Alright, and this is Michigan Avenue. There's a band playing across the street. We can check them out later. How about across? I got 4 more minutes, 4 more seconds, not minutes. We made it, look, we made it. Now, how many people are on the sidewalk? A lot, so I'm gonna straight towards the street. There's some vendors here, so let's go straight. You can't even walk on the sidewalk, ladies and gentlemen. That's how crowded the sidewalk is. I'm pretty sure they're all here to see the tree and go to Millennium Park. All right, we're getting there. That's it. I'm gonna take a picture actually in just a second. All right, took the picture. And this is wow, how many people are over here. I guess there is a line to get into Millennium Park. They actually check you for weapons and contraband. That's standard procedure now, so they don't have any problems with rowdy people or criminals. And I'm just looking for the Christmas tree. Oh, here it is on the left. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute if I can get away from this crowd. Actually, this is the line you see for people to get in to Millennium Park. One of the lines. And this is Washington Street. Now you got some religious people talking here loud, so I'm going to show you. There you go. There's the tree. There's the tree.
Right? The wood came from a tree. So Jesus Christ, He hung on a cross. He hung on a tree.
He's talking
so
about.
that you and I can be blessed. So that you and I can be blessed.
There's a lot of noise, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna cross the street. This is Michigan Avenue. Amazing how the sounds like it. This is really, you get to hear everything here.
But you gotta decide today, who are you going to choose to serve?
Hopefully you can hear me. So this is Washington Street.
Or are you gonna choose Jesus?
So there's a guy talking about the tree and Jesus. We're gonna get out of here fast.
If you choose yourself, if you choose Satan,
there you go.
we're not gonna receive eternal life.
Taking pictures. And then we're gonna go straight on Washington Street. We got the green light.
It's full of torment. It's full of torment day and night.
All right, let's cross the street on Washington and go straight. And then this is the other side of Michigan Avenue. Just gonna take a picture. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture higher with the light. I'll take another one. There you go. Well, we got 10 seconds to cross the street. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We made it. And we just keep walking on, we're going west of Washington Street. Again, there's thousands and thousands of people. This is Thanksgiving weekend in Chicago. It's a Saturday evening. It's 4:25 p.m. and it's Saturday, November 26, 2022. And we're walking in downtown. Oh, that's the holiday train. Oh, we just missed it. That was the holiday Christmas train just went by. Oh, hopefully we get to see it again because it's going in circles here. I'm sure you saw it in the camera, in the video. The Christmas, decorated in Christmas ornaments. And it has a Santa Claus inside as well. Alright, let's just keep walking. We're currently in Washington. There's another train coming. There you go. I just love the sound and the sight of the Chicago elevated trains here. L for short. L trains for short. And they're going in circles. They're elevated and they're going in circles. Look how many people are. They're all going to Millennium Park, that's for sure. This is Wabash and Washington Street. So they just keep going. They just keep going straight. After this cross the street, we got the green light. And you hear the trains here. Make sure there's no bicycles. This is a bicycle lane here. There you go. You're just waiting for the light. And there's the train right above us. The train tracks, I mean, not the train. The train just passed by. And this is Wabash Avenue. We're just waiting for the light. Okay, we got the green light, so let's just cross. Make sure there's no bicycle behind me, because I'm getting on the bicycle lane now. No bicycle behind me. We're good. All right, I'm gonna actually get back on the sidewalk and show you this beautiful, beautiful side of Washington Street at night in downtown Chicago. So this video is going to be at least 1 hour long. We're approaching the 43-minute mark. There's a bicycle coming, so I'm going to get on the sidewalk. There you go. See, this is for bicycles, you see. And I'm not on the bicycle lane anymore. I'm actually on the sidewalk, because there's quite a few bicycles now. There are people playing drums. Probably the Bucket Boys. Alright. Now you hear the train behind me. But look how beautiful the colors are. Look how beautiful Chicago is at night. Now we're approaching State Street. A couple of days ago, during Thanksgiving Day, I came here and filmed the parade, the Thanksgiving Day parade. I did a 1 hour video of the parade, so if you go back one video, you can see the parade. And if you go back 2 videos, you can see the walking in downtown Chicago video that I did on the same day, or 2 hours. Look how beautiful State Street is. Look at that. It's a State Street at night. I'm going to take a picture. Alright, while I'm crossing. And you can see the Chicago marquee right over there. I'll take another picture from here. So this is Washington and State Street. We got the green light, so they just keep walking north now. We're walking north now on State Street. And again, if you go back 2 days, you can see the parade. It was during the day in the morning. Thanksgiving Day parade. It was beautiful. And it was right here, exactly on this spot where I did the video. Go back and look at it. It's really worth it. You see a lot of people marching, a lot of clothes, a lot of dancers from different cultures. All right. News. So this is State Street, which is as busy, as noisy as Michigan Avenue, if not more. All right. I think we're gonna go back and back to Streeterville and finish the video. So this video is gonna be at least an hour long, maybe a little bit longer. All depends how far we're gonna go. All right, this is the Chicago Theater. This is Chicago and Randolph. Get to see the Chicago Theater over there, the marquee. Beautiful, beautiful. Actually, when I did the parade, when I filmed the parade, the marquee was on. They had the lights on at 9 o'clock in the morning, so it will give a better picture to the festivities, to the parade. And then we're gonna take a picture. And then you get to see the train over there. I don't know if you can see it, it's all the way on Wabash. And we're just waiting for the light to cross. So this is Randolph Street. All they call it the theater district because there's theaters. I'm going to show you there's a theater right here. Another Randolph Theater. There's more theaters on that side. And actually, let's go this way. Let's go this way on Randolph Street. And this is the Randolph Theater. So we're in the theater district now. Again, this is the Netherlander Theater. I'm gonna take a picture. Beautiful. Look how beautiful the lights are. All right, let's keep walking this way on Randolph Street. We're actually walking west on Randolph Street. Try not to bump into the people here because it's crowded. There's a lot of people on the street, on the sidewalks. And I think the next street is Dearborn, if I'm not mistaken. And actually over here you have the, on Dearborn and Washington, you have the Chris Kindle Market that I also filmed a few weeks ago. But let's just go and take a look. We're not going to go inside the market, but I'll show you around on the outside. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, right over there. Yeah, let's see it from this side of the street. You see, this is the Chris Kindle Market. It's basically a German cultural market and cuisine market. When I say German, I don't mean from Germany only, from German-speaking countries like Austria, Germany, Switzerland. That's what they have. From all those cultures, they have this market here every year, and it lasts about 2 months. And then here it is right there. I want to actually take a picture. Actually, I'm going to take a picture right now and show it to you. And you've got some music coming, so I'll wait till the music goes away here. All right, and then we just keep walking. For some reason, there's no cars. It looks like it's blocked off for cars, so this is a good thing. I'm in the middle of the street. I'm going to show you the market. There it is. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this looks. Now we got music playing. We got bicycles coming. And here it is. Chris Kindle Market. I'm not gonna go inside. I went there a few days ago, a few weeks ago. So that's good. We'll get to see it from the outside, from the real panoramic view. Then you can see also the Picasso right over there. Taking a picture. And let's just keep walking this way. Now the traffic is getting a little bit backed up here, obviously for obvious reasons. So let's go and see if we can walk through here. We're not gonna go inside, but it looks like it's crowded on the outside as well. And you see the street is blocked off. It's a good thing. So the last time I did the Chris Kindle Market a couple of weeks ago, this was not here. It was just the one on the right. So now you have on both sides. I'm going to take a picture. Beautiful. So you get to see the, I guess these are the food trucks. They allow the food trucks to come here to join the market. I don't know if they're German oriented themes. So I think they're more like food carts. Oh yeah, it's just from Belgium. So it's not just German. The Germans, the German-speaking countries are on the right, and then it looks like the French-speaking on the left. But look how beautiful this entrance is. I'm gonna go there and take a picture. Take a picture of the entrance right here. Look at that. Look how beautiful this market is. Again, I went inside and filmed it a few weeks ago. So let's just go back and show you this side. Green light, so you have a lot of food trucks. I just keep walking this way. All right, let's keep walking now. We have music playing coming from somewhere. I don't know if it's a band or I don't hear it anymore. Probably was just radio. And now I hear it again. Oh yeah, there's somebody singing. That's all right. Let's go on the other side. I know I wasn't hearing things. All right, let's go down this way on. This is Clark and Washington. I'm going to show you Clark Street first. Get to see a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful side here. That's the State of Illinois building. Right over there, the Google building, I call it, because Google just bought that building, the Thompson Center. All right, let's keep walking now on Clark Street. So we're walking south on Clark Street. Look how beautiful Chicago looks at night. We're approaching the 1 hour mark of the video. So this video, you know, is going to be at least an hour long. Definitely longer than an hour. So I changed my mind. I was going to go back to Streeterville, but then I remember the Chris Kindle Market, so we went over there. And now we're going to go this way and keep walking in Chicago. And you see how many people are on the street. It's amazing. Amazing how much traffic, pedestrian traffic and vehicle traffic. All right. So this is Madison Street. I'm going to show you this is Madison and Clark. I'm going to show you the Chase building. It's really, really beautiful. It used to be the First National Bank of Chicago when it was bought by Chase. And now Chase is in there. Look at this. Look at this building. Yeah. Alright, let's cross the street. We got the green light. So this is Madison Street. And let's just keep walking. Let's go this way actually. Let's go east of Madison Street. And then we'll go back to Michigan Avenue and we just go north of Michigan Avenue. And I want to go check out that band that was playing on Randolph in Michigan. It could be my friends, the blues musicians Lamar and Brian DeRoba. I could be wrong though. So if they're still there, we do a little video, give you a little bit of footage while we're passing through there. And then if it's if we get to capture a good amount of the music, then we can just do a separate video of them playing, if that's indeed was them. Those are the best, my best music videos. Street musicians playing music while I'm filming a walking video, and then I kind of separate the video. I mean, it's included in the long video, but I separate the video into a video just for the music performance. Okay, now this is Dearborn Street. I'm waiting for the lights. I'm going to show you Dearborn Street. Take a picture. So this is Dearborn and Madison. So this is Madison on this side, taking a picture. So we got the green light. This is Dearborn. And then we're gonna keep walking east all the way until we see Michigan Avenue. And then when you see Michigan Avenue, we're gonna make a left and walk all the way to Randolph, Michigan, so we can see who's playing the music over here, if they're still there, of course. All right. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe underneath this video. I will really appreciate it. It will make me very happy. And also try not to skip the ads before, during, and after the video. Anytime you see a video more than 10 minutes on my channel, there's ads playing every 10 minutes or so. And they don't last very long. Just try not to skip them, because that will help promote the channel all over the world. And then speaking about the channel, I'll give you some statistics. We have over 2.4 million views on the channel. There are over 2,300 videos from all over the world, and there are 7,300 subscribers already from 220 countries. Now this video you're watching is on the Chicago playlist category. There are over 1,000 videos there. So if you go to my channel, just go to the playlist to see all the categories by video. I gotta run because I gotta cross the street here. I got 10 more seconds. I made it. I'm running. And so more than 1,000 videos are on the Chicago playlist. So we're in the corner of Madison and State here. We got the green light, so we're gonna walk that way towards Michigan Avenue. So there are over 1,000 videos on the Chicago playlist, where this video is located right now. You're seeing right now, you're watching right now. And then the second playlist is my country of origin, Cyprus. I have over 800 videos filmed there that I already posted. And then you got different cities in Europe and the Middle East, such as Dubai, Istanbul, Athens, Greece, Germany, Austria, a lot of places. Number 124 bus. So we're approaching now. We're on Madison Street now. We're approaching Wabash Avenue. That's where the trains were coming earlier. And then the next one will be Michigan Avenue. So we're gonna get on Michigan Avenue and walk towards Randolph to see who's playing music over there. And then we're gonna continue on Randolph. We're gonna continue on Michigan Avenue, going north from Randolph, and we'll go back to Streeterville. All right, let's just wait for the light to turn green. We're on Wabash Avenue and Madison Street. Waiting for the light. So not only you have to compete with the lights here, but you have to compete with the crowds and the cars. Because if you're not careful, you can get hit by a car or even hit by a pedestrian. And we don't want that. Especially if I'm holding a camera on one of my hands. All right, let's just keep walking east on Madison Street. right, now you got a lot of people coming this way. Now you hear sirens, emergency vehicles responding to emergencies. The big city, the big downtown. That's very normal to hear all the sirens. Not unusual. What is unusual is it's nice and comfortable. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Usually this time of year, November, it's like in the 30s and the 40s. And actually a few weeks back, if you watch my videos, it was below freezing. It was below 32 Fahrenheit. It was really, really cold, but I did go outside and did a video for you. All right, let's just keep walking east on Madison Street with all these people here. And then we're approaching Michigan Avenue now. So we just did film 1 hour footage so far. It's 4:45 p.m. on Saturday, November 26, 2022. And we're right on Madison Street, approaching Michigan Avenue. And we're gonna make a left on Michigan Avenue and go north. Number 20 bus here, blowing the horn for the car to move. All right, oh my God, look how beautiful this picture is. We'll take a picture. All right, took a couple of pictures. You see how beautiful the lights are with the Christmas tree, holiday lights. I think the next one is Washington Street, and then the next one will be Randolph. I always confuse Madison and Washington, but I'm pretty sure it was Madison we just came from, and I'm pretty sure the next one is Washington. Look how much traffic. It's nighttime already, but look how beautiful Chicago looks at night. Look at that. And then you got Millennium Park across the street. We're not gonna go to Millennium Park. There's a long line to get in. I did go to Millennium Park probably more than 100 times. I did a video, so you can go to to my channel and just search for Millennium Park and you'll see them. All right, now we are, again, if I'm not mistaken, I don't see the sign yet. I think this should be Washington Street. Washington and Michigan Avenue. For now, I'm just going to say it's Washington Street because I don't have time to look on the sign there. I don't even look at the sign. They only got the honorary sign. John X. Bryan Building. All right, see, we can make it. We have 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We made it. We crossed the street. Yeah, it is Washington Street. Here it is. There's a sign right over there. It says Washington Street. We're gonna wait for all these people to cross the street, and then we're gonna go straight. And Randolph is the next one. That's what we're gonna find out if the band is still there and still playing. And my educated guess from just by listening earlier sounded like Lamar Allen and Brian DeRoba. Lamar Allen is usually the vocalist and pianist, and then Brian DeRoba is the guitar player. All right, this is Chris Presents. It's 4:50 p.m. on Saturday, November 26, 2022, and we're doing a walk-in video in downtown Chicago. So we hear some music playing. Let's see what it is. Let's see who's playing, if I recognize them. It sounds like Lamar Allen and Brian DeRoba, but I could be wrong. Let's find out. Well, maybe just yeah, I hear the guitar, so that sounds like Brian DeRoba. Yeah, it is. But it is them. Brian the Robot. Take a picture.
Tried to treat you right, but you know you stayed out all night. But I forgive you bringing me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on to me, yeah, yeah.
Alright, that was Lamar Allen and Brian the Robot singing for you, the blues musicians. My friends, I didn't want to disturb them and interrupt them, but I'm going to send them the video once I did the video, the music video. Thank you guys. Alright, now we're still walking north on Michigan Avenue. And now we're going to go back to Streeterville. So this video is going to be at least an hour and a half long. A lot of people on the street. It's nighttime already. So we started the video during the daytime, late afternoon, and we're going to finish it at night. It's winter time. Almost winter. That's why it gets dark so early. It gets dark at 4:30. Alright, let's just keep walking north on Michigan Avenue. Beautiful, beautiful Chicago at night with the lights. And once you get to Michigan Avenue, you get to see again the Christmas holiday lights. See how beautiful they look. Not just the regular lights, but the lights on the trees I'm talking about. Like the ones across the street. You're going to see more and more when we go north on North Michigan Avenue. We're just waiting for the light. Take another picture. Alright, we got the green light, so they just cross. Walk a little bit fast so that we don't bump into the crowds here. And we're going straight right north of Michigan Avenue. Beautiful, beautiful day to be outside and film a video. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Not cold for Chicago standards. People are wearing jackets, obviously. It's November. But this is nothing what we're going to see coming up in the winter in December, January, and February. And not just cold, but it's going to be also snowy. But I love those videos. I love those videos there. Filming the snow was my favorite videos. The snowstorms. right, so we're going north of Michigan Avenue. We're in downtown Chicago, filming a walking video. Okay, we got the red light, so we're gonna wait a few more minutes until we get the light. And I'm gonna show you some of the buildings here, and also take pictures. Look at that. Look how beautiful Michigan Avenue is, Chicago, downtown Chicago. Just waiting for the light. Beautiful, beautiful day to be outside and do a video. We started during the day and we're finishing this video at night. All right, we're walking. This looks like the car got stuck in the middle of the street here. All right, let's just keep walking north. I'm trying to stay away from the crowd, so that's why I'm walking on the sidewalk that is closer to the street. You can see on the left there's too many people on the sidewalk, even if it's a big sidewalk. But I love it. This is Chicago. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night to be outside, evening, and enjoy the sights and sounds of Chicago and film a video for you. All right, well, now we're approaching Walker Drive, and you can see the crowds. Look how many people are over there on the, wow. Look at, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, there's hundreds and hundreds of people crossing the street there on Walker Drive. We'll be joining them shortly. Now we hear music playing there, some kind of live music, so hopefully it won't interfere with the copyrights. I know usually Lamar and Brian's music don't have any interference with the music, because they don't use recorded music. But if you use the recorded music in the background, then we'll get flagged for copyrights, and then the record company takes over the video, and our only choice is to either mute the video where the music is, or take out the clip. And most of the time I take out the clip. And all right, there's music playing, and we're gonna go real fast and cross the street because I don't want to. It looks like it is recorded music playing, so let's just walk real fast. Yeah, they're playing music using a recorded sound in the background, so I'm gonna go and walk real fast. Anytime I hear music like that, I like to talk real loud over the video, so it doesn't interfere with it. And this is Michigan Avenue. Hopefully the camera is picking up more sounds, not just the music. All right, we gotta wait from the music. And if we get flagged for copyrights with that song, then we're just gonna mute it. I'm not gonna take the clip out. And I'm gonna show you how beautiful the Chicago River is from here. Let me get a good spot here. So this is the Chicago River. Look at that. Look at this picture. Look at that. Look and listen to the sounds. That's the regular building there. You can see the time. It's exactly 5 p.m. on Saturday, November 26, 2022. And we're doing a walking video in downtown Chicago. I have to be careful not to bump into people. And we're just walking north of Michigan Avenue. We're on the Michigan Avenue Bridge. right behind the crowd here. You hear the crowd saying excuse me, because it's real hard to maneuver, especially if you are carrying a camera and filming. Alright, now we hear the boats from underneath, so hopefully that music we just heard won't be an issue. Now there's going to be more music over here, and we're going to go real fast. There's a couple of somebody playing the saxophone with recorded music, so let's just keep walking. Then you hear it, when you hear that, especially when you hear the drums and the music playing in the background, it's definitely recorded music, but it's playing the saxophone on top of the recorded music. That's why there is an issue. And now we're gonna go keep going straight. There's some kind of street demonstration here. Oh, by the way, there's another Christmas tree here. But we're gonna keep going. Let's just keep walking. There's some kind of a street performance there with the crowd participating. But we're gonna go straight. We're gonna go straight and keep walking north on Michigan Avenue. Walk a little bit faster. Try to get away from the crowd. Now you got more music. It's definitely gonna be an issue with this song. Let me get out of here. All right, so hopefully all this gets to be deleted from the video. Not deleted, but hopefully gets to be kept in the video. It's a very famous song was playing in the background there. Hopefully YouTube didn't pick it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we did already over an hour of filming, and we're just going north on Michigan Avenue. We're gonna end the video where we're started in Streeterville, like we always do. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. It's a holiday time in Chicago, so Chicago is beautiful, not just in the summertime with all the festivals and everything, but also in the winter time, as you can see from here, and in the fall, because they have actually this. So let's keep going straight. At some point we're going to cross the street and go on the other side, but not yet. All right. It's a little bit hard to get on the sidewalk there, so I'm going to try to cross the street on the other side once I get the green light. There's a crosswalk here somewhere, a couple of them actually. Once I see the green light, I'll cross and go on the other side, because there's way too many people on this sidewalk. The other sidewalk on the other side is wider, and there are less people for some reason than the one on this side. And then you got all these cars parked in front of the malls. This is Nordstrom right here. It's a 146 bus going real fast, and there's the crosswalk right over here. So let's cross because it's green, so that's good. Let's just cross the street. We're walking a little bit faster so I don't bump into the people. And then we're going to make a left and continue going north on Michigan Avenue, but from the other side of the street. All right. We're right straight this way. And look how beautiful the street looks with the lights and the traffic. I'm going to take a picture. All right. And now we're approaching Ohio Street. That's Ohio Street. All right. Ohio, Michigan Avenue. And the crowd is picking up again. And look at this. Look how beautiful Michigan Avenue is. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. We're going to see the lights, the Christmas lights. All right, we're going to cross the street. We're competing with the cars now. They're trying to make a right and we try to go straight. but there's no other way around it. We have to go straight. There we go, we made it. And look how beautiful the trees look. Taking more pictures. And then we're gonna go straight this way and show you the lights. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful Michigan Avenue looks. Beautiful, beautiful sight. With all the lights and the colors. So we just go straight. All right. All right, let's go down this way. It's a little bit bumpy here. I hit my foot on one of the things on the sidewalk here by accident, but I didn't fall or anything, but I kind of tripped. I don't know if you noticed that in the video. If the camera shook a little bit, that's what happened. But I'm okay, I didn't fall. Just have to be very careful. Usually I get that when it's snowing or raining, but it's neither of those. It was just uneven part of the sidewalk. I know they were doing renovations here on the street here, so that may have something to do with it. And this is some of the department stores here. You can see the names over there. Then you can see these beautiful lights. It's beautiful lights on the street. All right. We're probably gonna make this video in 1 hour and 30 minutes. I don't think it's gonna be more than that. I'll show you a lot of footage. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber already. That will make me very, 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 very happy. And try not to skip the ads before, during, and after the video. All right. Now we're on, I believe we're on Erie Street. Erie and Michigan Avenue. Again, the beautiful, beautiful lights everywhere. We're just waiting for the light. Okay, we got the green light, so let's just cross. You have to be very careful when you walk on Michigan Avenue, because it's not just the cars that are coming towards you and behind you that you have to be careful of, but also the cars on the other side of the street. They're trying to make a left. They also have a traffic light. If you don't pay attention, you can get hit by a car without even knowing it. I had some scooters here parked in the middle of the sidewalk. Another mode of transportation. I'm gonna go take a picture. I think they have the scooters. The scooters, they have them in Chicago that you can leave them anywhere on the sidewalk, and then GPS will find them, and then they'll come and return them. It's another little Christmas tree, small little Christmas tree. I'm taking a picture. All right. So I don't want you to think that anybody left the scooters there and run away. They just left them there. They paid for them, and then the people that work for those companies, they use GPS and they find them, and it's all legit. And nobody can steal them because you have to use a special code to get them to start, or you have to use your credit card. All right, let's cross Michigan. This is Michigan and Huron. We're by the Allerton Hotel. And the next intersection is going to be Michigan and Chicago Avenue. Now I can see a lot of emergency vehicles going on, something going on over here. Hopefully nothing bad. Again, I don't show you any crime or violence in progress in my videos. but it's okay to show you the emergency vehicles like ambulances, police vehicles, fire trucks, when they respond to an emergency. Actually, I'm correct. They're on Chicago Avenue, but we're not on Chicago Avenue yet. We're on Superior, so we got one more intersection before we get to where all the emergency vehicles are. But I have no choice and go through there because I'm on this lane here. Actually, we're gonna wait because we got the red light. We're not gonna get hit by a car. We'll let the cars go by, and I'm gonna show you the buildings on this side, the corner of Superior and Michigan Avenue. And this is Newman Marcus building, famous high-class department store. And then you see the lights over there, so we're just waiting for the green light to cross. People are crossing with the red light. That's not a good thing, but we're gonna wait for the light. This is what I was talking about when people come and make a left. You see the pedestrians were crossing the street, but they were not aware that there's a light on this side for these cars to cross. Now we got the green light. And not only you have to look for the green light, not this green light, but the green light for pedestrians. That's the one you have to actually pay attention. All right, we're gonna approach Chicago Avenue. So there is more emergency vehicles here. Actually, they're going to different calls, but ambulance 11 is right here. It looks like they open up the back, about to actually it looked like they have the patient inside, so they're about to leave and deliver that patient to the hospital. Hopefully nothing bad happened. I mean, everything is bad if it's a medical emergency, but hopefully it's not a criminal issue. Oh, good, they're leaving, so they're leaving the video, so that's a good thing. And they're responding, they're going back this way, they're gonna go to the hospital. And then you can see a lot of police and security presence. All right, now we're on Chicago Avenue, Michigan Avenue, and this is the old water tower place. I want to take a picture. One of the two buildings that survived the Great Chicago Fire in 1871. Look how beautiful this picture is. And then the other one is the one on the left this way. And then what do you know, right behind them, you got the John Hopkins Center. Right over there in the middle. I want to take a picture.
Oh no, there he is.
And then we're gonna go across the street. And it's kind of hard to make a right here with all these people without bumping into anybody, but I'm gonna make a right and go this way and show you the firehouse right around the corner. And this is the Michigan Avenue going walking east, and you see the trees are over there with the lights and everything. And then I'm just showing you the traffic. So we're gonna be ending this video pretty soon. We'll make it at least an hour and a half of footage. All right, I just keep walking. And this is the firehouse I was talking about. This is ambulance 11, the ambulance that responded to the other call that you saw. This is where they are stationed, in this firehouse. And then look what's behind it, just above the firehouse. There you go. So this is ambulance 44. It's coming from another place responding to an emergency. So again, this is Chicago. This is not unusual to see here. The ambulance is responding to medical emergencies. Nothing unusual. And then we're going to go right in here. This is Seneca Park. Look how beautiful the park looks. We're going to take a picture. This is Seneca Park. And then you see over there the Museum of Contemporary Art. Take a picture. Beautiful, beautiful sight at night. This is Seneca Park. And let's just keep walking and go all the way to Pierce Street. Again, this is the Museum of Contemporary Art. I'm going to take another picture with Seneca Park in the foreground. And this is the famous, the world famous Ritz-Carlton Hotel. I want to show it to you in just a second. The Ritz-Carlton Hotel. It's like beautiful, beautiful structure. I'm going to show you all the way up. There it is. Very tall structure here. That's what the Ritz-Carlton Hotel is. And we're going to walk this way. And I think we're going to end the video right here in front of the Museum of Contemporary Art on Miles van der Rohe Street and Pearson Street. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. This is Chris Cruisanz. Saturday, November 26, 2022. The time is about 5:20 p.m. Thank you for watching.